feel like I be some Chewbacca. I might just catch me a body.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Driaa here. Let's get it poppin'. Welcome back to my channel. I'm here to talk to you guys briefly, like super briefly, about co-parenting. I feel like I have like a unique situation with co-parenting. So this series is gonna be multi-part. Today I'm just doing like an introduction to it and how co-parenting has been for me personally and as a woman. I definitely will be sitting down with baby daddy so that you guys can get that perspective and see the dynamic between people who strictly co-parent. Okay, just a little bit of background, and I don't want to give too much because I'm sure that Zechariah's dad will have a different perspective on our relationship, so I want to be able to give him the opportunity without clouding everyone's mind. So basically, you know, we were together for a while. We decided to have Zechariah, beautiful Zechariah. We were together for quite a couple years. I want to say after about a year of Zechariah being born, we broke up. Let me give you this disclaimer. It took a very long time for Zechariah's father and I to get to the point that we're at now. It took a while. Definitely was not something that happened overnight. It wasn't like, okay, we broke up, but we still have to parent, so let's just parent. No, it took a really long time for us to get to that point. Thank God we got there. I think for me, and what I just want to briefly touch on is why I chose to cooperate and why I chose to do things the way that they're being done right now. Co-parentship is that Zechariah and any child is gonna crave that relationship with their father. As women, I think that sometimes we're very vindictive, and this is just me speaking from stories. And even during our breakup, I feel like I was kind of being vindictive. I never kept Zechariah from him, but I would threaten him and stuff like that because I was upset and I was hurt. And it took my mother, who is a single mom, who's a very strong woman, to really get me to understand that it's not about me. It's not about how I feel. Regardless if he has Zechariah with him or doesn't, I'm still gonna feel how I feel. Keeping him from his father is like not gonna do anybody any good, especially Zechariah. And if that's who I have the unconditional love for, I need to consider him with everything I do. And any good mom, any good parent is already gonna have that mindset, have that mentality. Like, I have to be there for my child. I have to make sure that everything that is happening for them is beneficial to their growth. And this was one of those situations where a boy, especially our Black boys, they need their fathers. And if his father is willing to be there, it shouldn't matter how I feel about him. The beginning of our breakup, Zechariah's always been able to go with his dad. He's always been able to have that relationship. It took a while for me to get over it and to be in a good space. I can honestly and proudly and genuinely say that me and Zechariah's father are in a great place. Our co-parenting is on point. Our communication is pretty good. I mean, he's a guy, so y'all know y'all communication is fucked off. But for the most part, when it comes to Zechariah, I think that we have found a good balance. I'm very proud of our co-parentship, and it's not easy. I'm not saying our situation is pitch perfect. I don't have the antidote, but I do have tips on how I got into the situation that I'm in with Zechariah's father. And for me, the main thing was, you know, focusing on how is this gonna benefit Zechariah? How is me keeping him at home gonna benefit him? Keeping him away from his father, that's not gonna do any good. And then, sis, if nothing else, get your break. You deserve a break. Do you hear me? Make him take that baby on the weekends or a couple days out the week and rest, or find something that you enjoy doing. We have a schedule in place. There's no courts involved, no child support, none of that stuff. It's not necessary because we've been able to learn how to communicate. And again, our situation isn't perfect. I'm not saying this is how it needs to be done. As a single mom, my life is not as stressful in the mothering department as a lot of other single moms. And that is because of the relationship that I have with his father. Zechariah enjoys spending time with his father as well as he enjoys spending time with his mom. So he gets a good balance. He gets his cake and he gets to eat it too. And a mutual desire to want to be good parents, that we find it's easier to do it together and to communicate than to fight each other. It's been a blessing. And like I said, it took a while to get there. And Zechariah is just like the most awesomest kid, which makes it even easier for us. You guys will meet him this month. You know, co-parenting it's definitely a journey. It's something that people have to find a groove. Without spilling too much tea, there was definitely infidelity in the relationship. And so it's not like we not like we mutually broke up and we looked at each other and said, hey, this isn't working, let's break up. No, it was a lot of turmoil, a lot of drama. And so if we can come from that, if we can have all the drama of a breakup and still be able to co-parent, then, you know, when the child is important to both of you, when the child is the center, then you make it a priority to be cordial. And that's just what's been happening. And I'm very happy. I'm very content with the situation. If I could just give general tips, just what's best for the child. Now, if you got a ain't shit baby daddy or a ain't shit baby mama, that's a whole different situation. Yeah, fight for full custody or whatever the case is if you feel like the child is going to be endangered. But if you're feeling some type of way because he has a girlfriend and I don't like the girlfriend, then come on now, get over it. Just wanted to briefly introduce co-parenting. I'll definitely be doing, like I said, a couple more parts. In the next one, I definitely want to bring in Zechariah's father so that you guys can hear the male perspective, the guy's side. And maybe he'll be willing to give up some of the tea. Thinking about the child, what's best for the child is the most important thing. For now, here's the intro. Let me know what you think. Comment your tips if you're in a co-parenting situation, or if you have any questions on how I got over this or how I got over that, you can ask. I will be so truthful, so honest about it. Because it's a process and we have to go through it. So let me know if you are a product of a co-parent relationship, or if you wish that your parents would have been able to co-parent better or co-parent at all. This discussion can go so many different ways because it's an important conversation that our generation and our culture needs to have. So let me know what y'all think. Comment, like, subscribe, share. I'll see y'all in the next video. I'm out.